Hello guys, we are at the Sawmill. I like the way Mark Galici starts out his videos with a group of guys going out there. That's pretty nice, a little talk before it goes on. I've been away from the Sawmill for a while. I guess you know that because views are down. And last week, I think I said on one of the other videos, Carnival Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, took off Thursday and Friday, didn't go to the carnival, we didn't take off. Then I think it was Friday night we got hammered real bad, and that's when that tree came down that you saw that I just did. We helped down at Jeff's and trying to fix his conveyor. I went down there yesterday. Saturday we went to the carnival again at the night, and then Sunday we had an all-day thing here, and then we had a hammer of a storm Sunday night, and then tonight is Tuesday night. Last night, if you watch the news, there was even a harder storm last night. I don't have any trees that came down that I've noticed yet. I've gone around a little bit, but the branches big enough that you can't drive over with a Kubota too well are everywhere. I'm gonna have to spend probably a couple hours tomorrow picking up branches or limbs. I mean, there's a lot of them over 3 inches in diameter. Just, oh, it's a mess, but it's just the way it is. I don't know. Somebody says it's global this, global that, global this. I don't know. I know I was looking at some pictures of back in the early 80s at Ocean City, sitting on the beach. And I think maybe about 5 years ago, might have been to the Ocean City and looking at the beach, and the ocean was in the same place. So, you know, all this water coming up, stuff like that, I don't know really what to make of it. So I think it's just, I think man's creating some heat. There's no question about that. But I don't know that man can only affect about, he's only on what, a quarter of the earth or a third of the earth, but the rest of it is water. Maybe he's contributing to water problem. I don't know. So I don't know if that's what's causing all this crazy storms. I do remember heat like this because we just had a spell of hot weather back when we used to do the garden here. It was dry. That's why I had the irrigation stuff. I mean, stuff was dry, and it was so dry, and it hadn't been dry like this in several years. So that was one thing. Another thing, a couple people mentioned, in fact one in the video last night, because I think it was in the, I showed running my lawnmower. I don't really go for doing a video on my lawnmower because I don't like mowing grass, and if I don't find it interesting and don't find it fun to do, and I just can't see that being a movie. But I did a short on it. That was one thing I had to do, a couple hours of grass mowing the other day. I mowed all back here, as a matter of fact. I had 2 or 3 hours of mowing grass. I don't know. It's just another thing you just got to do. But I didn't video that. But somebody mentioned get a helmet cam. Now I'm bad enough when I hold that camera going zoom zoom too fast, making you guys dizzy as a dingbat. Could you imagine me with a helmet on, playing in the Sawmill, going choo, 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 choo? I don't even think that'd be worthy of me putting on the video, and I'm not, you know, I don't edit, so that means I'd have to start the camera and run it either the whole 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever I do on the video of this, you know, because everything I do, I'm watching what I'm doing. I'm looking over here, looking over there, looking over here, looking over here. If I'm mowing, I'm looking that way, looking at the, you know, that would, I'm not a real fan of those things. I mean, if there's a 360 camera that Dan up at Back 40 had, where you, but as he said, I ain't smart enough to work that thing, and he's right. Where you could put your mouse on the pad and move it around my place. I have no idea how that works, but you can sit there when he's done it, and if he's over there, you can move the mouse over there. So theoretically, I could set it here, and you could follow me back and forth. That'd be the cat's, you know what, for back here. Anyhow, I don't know whether I'm gonna try to saw a log tonight. These are real bad, but it's muddy here, and I don't like to saw because we had an inch of rain, I know, Sunday night, because I was going to come saw one of these logs after the birthday party Sunday, and it was just it was downfall. We had actually more rain Sunday night than we did Monday night. Today is Tuesday, if I remember right. Pretty sure it is. Anyhow, I've oiled the track and all that. I'm going to let you guys, I'm not in very high speed because there's mud here and because I'm old. I don't know which order is the best, but I'm going to, these logs here are the ones that come from neighbor Penny's house, and I don't know if I'll get anything out of them. You see they're rotted in all the way to here. So once I get a 6-inch face, I'll probably switch it 180 and I might get one board out of it. This has got a double heart in it here, and this is probably somewhere double heart here, but somehow this log was connected to this log, but this must have been up at that end, or vice versa. I like the small ends down here. This tree was hit by lightning, as I recall. Also has the hypoxylin canker in it. See a little gray? So it's not, I don't know whether I get any boards out of this. This comes down to here, and it comes down to here, and it's double-hearted. I don't know what kind of nonsense I get out of it. I don't really care. We're going to give you a sawmill video because I know that's what you like. But you're going to have to put up with a loading video first. And I don't know how far I'll get through on this. I'll put it on tonight. I don't have too much more else of anything to put on. But it is muddy here, and I'm not really too geared up for anything. Oh, this goes up here anyway. Guys, you're not helping me out. And we'll put this in here. I like to go over to Wild Wayne's place, but just have too much going on. Oh, I didn't pull that middle dog up. That's not a good thing. Let's see if we can't get this thing down. Now remember, there's that down there. Oops, that down there is the fat end, so that's going to be the fast end. So it might have to be removed. That might have to be changed. Oh, you know, I didn't run a metal detector on these. I forgot about that. Well, I guess we're going to gamble. Guess we're just going to gamble. Yeah, it's pretty rotted. And it is moving fast to this side, so I'm going to have to... I think that'll be pretty good. I guess you saw me slide that, yeah. They slide on these things pretty good. I got some silicone I put on. In fact, if you didn't see it, I think that's going to be about where this thing wants to go. I couldn't get in there. Well, I guess my cant hook here is my big one is in here that I usually use. I guess this is called a PV, and this is called a cant hook. I don't know why they call them cant hooks, because they can't turn the log half the time. I don't know. Kind of a strange name. I guess it's because the chunk of wood on your sawmill is a cant, so it's a cant hook. That's pretty good right there. But I like the PV better because I can stab it in the ground. Somebody asked why I don't put a stop on this. Right now I can't get this thing out. So if I had a stop, somebody asked me that a while back. I guess we'll just be answering questions here a lot. I think on one of the last two videos, when you every now and then you get a log, and if it stops here, this will slide forward and fall off. Okay? So they said put a stop on it in here, like I do that metal one. But the problem with that being that I can't pick this up all the time to get it out of there. I couldn't pick it up a minute ago. I guess there, I can't pick it up there if I move it in that way. I don't know. Sometimes you can't get it out of there. That's why I don't. I guess I should go to that other end and push that in. That's not even on the carriage at that end. I'll just see if I can't work my way through there. Might have to get old Hickory out. Old Buford. That's what I probably should do. And I think I will, because I'm kind of feeling not real energetic. I turned on the salt, the engine, and bees are everywhere, so there might be a bee's nest in there. That seemed to be a pretty happy log. That seems to be a pretty happy log where it's at. I got to set the reason I like the small log at this small end of the log at this end is because I don't have to walk down to the other end. I have to set the taper. You got to set the taper on it because this is a small end. So when you set the taper, if I had to set that taper down there, I'd have to walk all the way down there or run the carriage up. That's kind of why that's all about. That looks reasonable. I gotta go start the motor up. So it's time for you all to put your ears on. I guess I'll take you over there where I'll go over and start the motor. I don't know where I'm gonna. I didn't clean up all my mess either. I'm in low speed today, guys, and it is muddy over here too. To keep you on this side to get the slabs off. I'm not sure. Move those slabs. I'll try to stay out of the way as best I can. far as it goes, as bad as that was, once I get the rod off of it, it's a pretty nice looking board. I do my first cut. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can hear it. This is rotted. So my first cut is right on 13 here. Bring that out a little more. Because that here, I'm at I'm at 14 on the other two, so I'm going to bring this out a little bit more. So now it's all in 14. I gotta get this out of the way. Some board. To have a helmet cam? the taper, the small end of that end. I didn't have to run for the taper. We're about out of time here. So, we're going to call it quits. I'll flip it over and get 2 more out of it. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you later.